Welcome! Come on in! Hey guys, my name is Thomas Brush. I make indie games for a living. Today's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna jump inside of Unity and I'm gonna show you finally, how we got the map editor ready to go. We can build a massive interior level. There's really not much more we can do other than make a beautiful level and also decorate the level. By the way, if you haven't downloaded that free 2D game kit below, download that. It's totally free. It's my treat to you. You can use it however you like. You can make a commercial game or a personal game, make $1 million off it. I really don't care. I used the same game kit to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days and got to play it with him. So feel free to download that kit below and also check out my webinar on how to make 6 figures with just a demo. All right. Let's go. By the way, for those of you who have any sort of taste, any care about the arts, and want to actually see something of value, I know that's just few and far between with my audience, but I'm just kidding. But I'm working on a short film called The Unlocking. We're going to be filming this in November and hopefully releasing it in December. Short horror film. It's going to be on my YouTube channel, so I just want to let you guys know about it. And maybe for those of you who are interested, you can watch it. It's going to be fun. All right, guys, let's jump into Unity. Are you ready? Here we go. Let me show you what we've got so far. So the system is ready to go. We've created this sort of massive map here, we being me. It's just a mess, right? But what's cool is I made it using a new toolkit. I downloaded this one. I can't remember what it's called. It was called Snap and Plug. The reason I didn't download it initially is because the logo for Snap and Plug on the asset store looked like not great. I was going to say something else. It didn't look great. And so my stupid self, I just ignored it and moved on to the ones that had cool logos. And that's a mistake because this is amazing. Let me show you how it works. So basically all you got to do is you go into a prefab and you pinpoint. Wait a second. What? This one doesn't have one. Of all the ones that doesn't have one, this one doesn't have one. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so we go to our storage closet, all right? We jump into the storage closet, prefab, and you can see here I have a game object called sockets. And I can just put that socket, here it is. And that socket allows us to connect to other sockets. So let me show you. If I pull in another prefab, like this one here, and let's say I want this to be connected to that door right here. I just drag this red socket and it'll pop it right into place. And it'll even rotate it and put it to the normal or whatever the forward is or whatever. But obviously this is colliding with that one. But overall, that is all it does. Every single prefab that I place, I can just drag the sockets and they snap into place. That's really what we were trying to do for the past 2 mother effing days. So I'm just glad and I'm super thankful for this asset. If this sounds interesting to you, this asset is on the asset store. It's called Snap and Plug. Not sponsored or anything, but finally found an asset that I actually liked. So let me hit play and just show you kind of how everything feels now, okay? I would love your feedback, guys. Your feedback is the most important thing to me because on average, you guys are my audience, and so I want to make sure that this game looks pretty cool. So let me show it to you. Whoa, that's loud. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, no. I'm going to get sued by one of you. Hopefully you didn't go deaf just now. Sorry, that's really loud. Let me turn this down. All right, let's turn it down. Okay, so this is what we got, guys. So this door opens to this connector piece here, and then this opens to a bedroom, right? That was just snap these pieces together. We can go all the way down here. Got my physics objects. And by the way, we're going to be decorating all of these scenes with stuff like this. Boxes and tables and chairs and lamps. There's a ton of objects that we're going to lay out. And this is a hallway. Felipe fixed that. I just need to re-import the mesh. So that doesn't have anything to do with the snap system. It actually is something wrong with the model. But these are 4 hallways connected. We've got an attic that's connected. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? I mean, it's just this massive maze that's created. What do we got here? Another attic. So this allows us to, well, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to hire somebody. I'm not sure who I'm going to hire yet. To just put together 20 different levels with keys and doors, enemies, that kind of stuff. And it's just going to be a massive labyrinth, basically a dungeon or a temple that you go through. And then once you get done with the temple, you exit and you enter a beautiful landscape, explore the landscape, story elements, and then you re-enter the dungeon. So you just enter dungeons as you climb this mountain. That's basically what it's going to be. All right, guys. I think this room, where does this go? Let's see if I can show you any more. Oh, this is the bathroom. This is where Moaning Myrtle lives. Moaning Myrtle. So Moaning Myrtle's in every single one of those stalls. You just can't see her. And then we're going to go into this classroom. We've got a classroom here. This ain't indoor snow. That's dust particles. And then we've got a beautiful common room here. And so the goal is I was talking to somebody about doing level design yesterday. And I said, we need to make sure that it feels like these places have a reason for existing. Right now, it's completely random. It's just a giant maze, you know? But they need to have, it needs to feel like you go up a staircase and then you find these rooms and then you go up another staircase and there's a giant common room up there. That is a problem. But anyway, if we go over here, what we're going to do next, we're going to start decorating these rooms. We're going to add sun shafts. We're going to add lighting. We're going to add chairs. We're going to add rugs. And this is the best part of today's stream. I'm so excited about this. We're going to have setups. So each room is going to have 4 setups. And I'm going to disable certain setups for each room so that I don't have to rearrange all the furniture. I just want like 4 different setups, and then I can disable them. And those will delete when it loads so that all that's left is one setup type so that you can reuse these rooms, but each one looks a little bit different, right? All right. Sweet. You guys ready to start doing some decorations? All right, let's do some decorations. The first thing I want to do with the decorations is I definitely want to put them in folders because I am getting very claustrophobic. By the way, for those of you who are just joining us, feel free to download that 2D game kit below. It's totally free. It's my treat to you. You can use this to make a game in 14 days like I did. I made a game for PewDiePie and played it with him on his channel. You can use it however you want, commercial or personal. Click below to download that. And also take a look at my webinar that's totally free. And hey, just remember, if you do download these game kits, I'm also going to send you some more free game kits, free goodies, free resources, and I will let you know when my products and my tools are on sale. Okay, so I'm going to create a new folder, and it's going to be called Furniture. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I'm not creating furniture just for this level. This furniture is going to be used all over the place, all right? So let's just start from the top and start adding in the furniture. Cable wheel, cauldron, car tire, carpet, cartwheel, crate, fancy bench, flame fireplace variant. Okay. What else do we got here? Gate? No, the gates aren't really furniture. We're almost done. Hold on. Let's see here. You asked, who is that? Alterton asked how long has it been in development? It's been pretty much since the beginning of the year. Large crate, large barrel. Good. Lamp tall, lamp post, lamp light. Lamp light, that's not really furniture. But let's see here. Log on fire. Pictures, yes, definitely need these. We're going to move all these into the folder. And I'm going to consider using a tool to allow us to decorate these rooms, okay? Skull, sign, shovel, shelf, rope, not so much. Rock, no, it's not really furniture. By furniture, I just mean anything you can put indoors. Steel beam, sure. Almost there. Small wood chair, yep. Table. Torch ground, that's fine. Trough, we could put that inside probably. Trash bag, trash bin. Wagon. Well, let's see, why not? A well, maybe, but not really. A window blue variant. I don't know what that is, but we're going to do that. Wood beam. Sure. Wood bridge. No, those are items for building. Looks like we don't have the couch, though. That's not good. So let's go ahead and drag these into our furniture folder. Okay, there it is. All right, we've got furniture added, but we do have a problem here, Frank. One of the problems is we need to make sure that we get the couches. So if we go to level 2 interior, save this out. Undevable says that you had a tornado warning, so you get to watch me instead. That's awesome. Ooh, plants. Where are these? Looks like our plants are... Yeah, how did I miss that? Pitchfork as well. What? How did I miss that? Let's bring that on up. Because I want to be able to put plants in my area here. What's this hanger? Is that a prefab? It's ain't a prefab, so we're going to bring... Well, let's select it. It is, okay. So the hanger, we could put that in here as well. That's kind of cool. There's just a few more objects. Shelf. No, we're good with shelf. 3-seat. What is this? Okay, that's not a prefab yet, but I know I want to use that. That and these and this. What's this? Is that a prefab? It is a prefab. So we're going to bring that in. Let's rename this couch though, okay? But we're going to put this in the furniture folder. Why are we making a furniture folder, guys? Because I'm going crazy with my prefab folder. It's kind of a mess. And I know that I'm going to be placing these a lot. I'm going to spend a lot of time placing furniture. So I want to make sure that everything's cleared out, okay? Or everything's clear. What's this? Oh, metal table. And by the way, we have a ton of furniture that we can create other than this stuff here. So let's not kid ourselves. We have a lot more that we can use. Let's create a prefab variant out of this. All right. Anything else that we want to add really quick? This is just my playground here. Shelf. Do I have this one? Yep, shelf is good to go. And we're going to rename... Ooh, lamppost. And then also we need to do the wall light. Lamppost is in furniture. What about wall light? Oh, okay. I don't think I have a wall light. Let's double check. Wall light. Light wall. Nope. Okay, so we need to go to the hall prefab, which is, there's a hallway, and in the hallway we have wall lights. Interiors. Let's go to our thin hallway. And here are the lights. These lights are prefabs. I just don't know where they are. There it is. Wall lamp. So we're going to put that in our furniture. And by furniture, again, I just mean stuff we can place on the interiors to make it feel real, feel like a big, massive world. Sconce vibes. That's right, Gordon. Welcome, Gordon, to the chat. Gordon is one of my editors. Hey, that wall torch. Let's take a look. Okay, this torch here is torch wall variant. So we can take that and just put it in our furniture. And this lamp here, let's double check. I know I like this lamp. This is one of my favorite lamps. And it's good to go. Okay. So the next process, the next thing I want to do is just create some other furniture. It is so hot. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm going to turn my air on. It's really hot up here. Good grief. Okay. I'm going to call this interior design, to be honest. Because it's not really furniture. It's going to be a lot of things. Okay, so that's pretty much everything. The next thing I want to do, look at all that blood. That's kind of cool. Let's go to our level. It's called level interior, I think. Interior level. Let's click save. And what I want to do is just start placing furniture. Okay. I'm going to choose a bigger room. I kind of like this room here. We're going to double click on it. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, we've got plenty of furniture already, but we have a massive folder in the assets dump called furniture. Just a ton of furniture. And so my theory is place it all, add the proper components. So in this case, mesh collider's fine. I'd prefer it to be convex though. And then this is also going to be a pushable object. Okay. And it cannot be picked up, but it is pushable. So that's good. So I'm just going to create a ton of these and then drag them into our prefabs folder. Okay. We've got 3-seat. Good. Big closet. What is this chair? It's tiny. It doesn't exist. So the chair doesn't exist. Let's find something else. Closet 2. Look at that. That's cool. Does it look old school? Let's take a look. Yes, it does. So we're good to go there. This is going to have a convex mesh collider. It's also going to be pushable. Okay. Can be picked up. Sure. And let's keep going down the line, guys. Being organized is really important when it comes to the stuff you're going to be spending a lot of time on. Is that even snapping properly? It is. Okay. It's really important to know what you're going to be scaling. By scaling, I mean what are you going to be doing all the time over and over and over again? And in my case, I know I'm going to be decorating a lot. So I want to make sure that everything's set up properly. Although I will say that the scale of these kind of suck. We're going to take a look at these, but for now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag in all the things I like. I really like this couch here. No, I don't. It doesn't really look like the game. That one's fine. That one's fine. Fotel. What's Fotel 2? I've never even heard that word before. Let's do Fotel. It's a mesh collider. It's not going to be convex. It's just ready to go. And then also pushable object is totally fine. I actually kind of want to be able to pick up this couch. We'll determine later if we could pick it up. That's good to go. Let's keep going down the line. And we can change these textures later. Mirror. This one looks a little bit more stylized for the game. So I'm actually okay with that one. It's not great. It's really not. I'll probably lower the resolution of the texture on that one. But that's fine. Let's put on pushable object. I don't want to. Yeah, that's. I don't want to pick that up. That thing's huge. Okay, let's keep going down the line here. Ooh, a round table. I like it. Convex is fine. Pushable, and I don't want to be able to pick it up. I'm going to move my face over here, just for now, so you guys can see the previews. Okay. Is that new? That is new. Let's use that. Convex is fine. And then pushable object is yes, but pick it up, no. That small closet, I don't like the names, you know. A lot of these names kind of suck. All right, so wow. All right, we got all of our furniture done. And I know that there's also some medieval prefabs here that we might want to use. And also, what's this Laxer Assets? It's a bridge, okay. Low poly rocks, okay. Luke, who's Luke Peak? What's that? No, that's the Tune Fire. Yeah. So, got some great furniture here. The next thing I want to do is start adding in, I'm going to call this pillow. We can put this pillow on some beds. And by the way, I also have a bed asset, and that's probably in a different pack, but we're going to go through the medieval pack for now. Let's scale that down, and that's going to have a mesh collider on it. It's going to be convex. Yes, it's pushable. And also, it is able to be picked up. Okay, so I'm just putting all these in the scene, and then we're going to drag them into our prefabs folder as prefab variants. That way we could use the prefab painter tool and just place these in the scene. Okay, but it's super important. I've already got a cartwheel. I've got a tombstone, double burlap bags. Don't care about that. We've already got the trough. We've got that. What is that? That's kind of cool. No, we've already got that. They spelled that wrong. Hammer? No, that looks like a weapon that you can't pick up. You don't want to do that. Barrels, we've got that. Wooden bench, I don't think we have that. Let's type it in. Large wood. Yeah, we don't have that yet. We don't have a variant of it. Let's add a box collider to this. And then also a pushable object. So everything, I want everything to be able to just thrown around, and I want chaos, right? So that's great. I don't really want to pick that up. That's going to be strange to pick up. This is going to be a linen bag. That's fine. Really way too small or way too big. And it's going to have a pushable object on it. Correcto. It can be picked up. And then obviously always add our mesh collider. It also needs, they also need rigid bodies. I forgot. They all need rigid bodies. So we're going to do that to all of them after we're done here. Let's not forget about that. I love this table. Box collider. Good. And then also a pushable object. The pushable object script was written by AJ. And if you haven't followed AJ, feel free to follow AJ below. I'm fine with it being pick-upable. Okay. Medieval table. I think I have one of those already. The names are really bad. There's misspellings everywhere, but that's okay. Box, that's pushable object, good. Cannot be picked up. Box collider, good. All right, let's keep going. Let's double check the box collider, make sure it looks right. Yep, good. Keep going down the line, guys. Open linen bag of wheat, what? Ooh, trash can. Kind of like that. That's cool. Box collider is good. It's actually going to be a mesh collider. Why is that? Because some morons are going to want to actually put trash in this. And so I want to make sure that they're rewarded for their behavior. So that's fine. It's going to be pushable. Good. And it can be picked up. Well, there's a pillow. So this linen bag, I'm going to delete that. And then this one is going to be our pillow. It's pushable, can be picked up, and it does have a mesh collider on it. These 3D assets were created by nobody. Well, that's not true. They were created by somebody in the asset store. I bought them. And the interiors were created by Felipe. You can follow Felipe below. Pottery vase. Pottery vase 2. These are cool. I kind of wish that they had a texture. They do. Okay, maybe we can add some flowers to them or something. Make them look a little bit more unique. But we'll crank down the size and just add a mesh collider. It's going to be convex. That's fine. And add a pushable object to them. Okay. Make sure we save our scene. Pushable can be picked up. Correct. Look at this. We got so many goodies here. We have another type, which is fine. This one is going to be same thing, pushable. Can be picked up. And then also that mesh collider. Good, good. Keep on keeping on, Thomas. We got a bucket. We already did that. Shovel. That's fine. We're going to do a shovel here. This is going to be a box collider. Well, no, mesh collider, but convex will work just fine, actually. Let's take a look. Yeah, that'll be all right. And then also pushable. And it can be picked up. And then finally, well, we'll do rigid bodies in a second. That's kind of cool. I don't know why I would use that. Single wooden bench. That's cool. Pushable. Good. Can be picked up. Yes. And also the mesh collider. All right, let's just do a box collider. Good deal, Thomas. All right, keep going, buddy. A small wooden chair. And we'll get all the scale right, guys. Don't worry. But right now we're just setting everything up. Box collider, no, wrong. Needs to be a mesh collider. But I think I might be okay with this being convex. And then also it's pushable. Okay. Pushable. The pushable object script is monumentally important. It's going to really change the feel of this game. If you can mess with everything in the game, you're set. Okay, we have a cool barrel here. This is going to be a mesh collider, but it's going to be convex. And pushable. Can be picked up, correct. Almost done, guys. We already got a torch. I don't really care about a basket. The well, I don't care. That chair looks weird. It looks really short. Let's take a look here. I'll probably squash it. I actually don't have a problem with that at all. So squash that bad boy. And then scale them down. And then add a pushable object script. Sure, let's allow it to be pushed and then picked up. Mesh collider, we're almost done. Almost done. And set it to convex. That's good, that's good. All right. Now, plenty of objects here. Wonderful, right? I know for certain I want to make sure this is fixed. Let's make it brown and turn off the blood. Save it, and let's take a look at Unity and see what we got here. Okay, it matches a little bit more now. So everything's brown. Good. That is gray. I originally thought I wanted everything to be gray, but no. It's fine if it's brown. All right, let's go to our bed. We have a bed. There it is. So I'm going to figure out where these are. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of goodies here. Victorian interiors. A banister. I don't need any of that crap. A bathtub. Oh, yes. Let's take a look. Is there a prefab folder? Because none of these are textured. Where the F? There they are. Ooh, an ashtray. I'm down with a bathtub. What do you guys think? Now, obviously, guys, this is where things get a little bit more complicated when you're doing some asset flipping. You definitely, let's get out of this stupid isometric mode. Here we go. With these baths, the poly count's good, but it looks too realistic for my game, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the actual mesh renderer. And we're going to remove the metallic. The normal map is fine. The occlusion, we don't want that. Make it a little bit more flat. And then we're going to go to all the textures here. Okay? We're going to select every single texture. And one of the things you can do, actually, select everything that's a texture. Keep on keeping on. All the way down. And then deselect the materials. And what we're going to do is we're going to compress these down. We're making an old school game, right? So we're going to compress them all down. And generally, we can compress them all down to the same size. And I'll show you why we're doing this. It's going to make it look cohesive. Okay? So just hold your horses. There's a lot of you who probably are in the chat who have never made a game before and never really touched game development. And then you play these open world or like these exploration games that are free on itch.io, and they look amazing. They're 3D and they're beautiful. The lighting's incredible. And it looks like they're just super professional. But the truth is, as beautiful as these games are, they're just using asset kits. So don't be fooled, right? Doesn't mean that it's not a good game, but what it does mean is that what separates great games from right now isn't necessarily the beautiful graphics. Although that's part of it. That's kind of a given. You need to have a beautiful game. But what makes a great game is, well, the mechanics, the mood, the atmosphere, the cohesion of it, the story. Wait, there's one material selected. Let's try and find it. Can you guys see it? Why am I missing it? I got one material selected somewhere. What? Guys? Apparently I've selected one material. Let's see if we can find it. Clock glass. There it is. How did I miss that? All right, so now everything's selected, which allows us to change the max size to be pretty effing small. Okay. So I'm going to do filter mode, point no filter, hit apply. Just wait. It's going to compress them all down, and so they're going to look like they match our world. Hello, Ryan. How are you, buddy? It has been a while. Alrighty. Almost there. What did I tell you? Pretty cool, huh? I'm doing good, Ryan. Thanks for asking. All right, so we got ourselves a tub. I can imagine the player will want to get in the tub. So let's allow for that. Am I sure about the texture size? Let's double check here. Why don't I create a folder out of this? Mother effer. I wish you could just create a folder out of stuff. Whatever. Okay, so we got our tub here. We want this to have... The box collider is strange. That's weird. Why am I doing that? No box collider. LOD group. I got my own LOD styles I'm going to do. Okay. And then we're going to do a mesh collider. And it really should be convex, though. Yeah. Ugh. Because that's super detailed. So you're not going to be able to jump in the tub. Kind of sucks. But that's okay. It's not pushable. So therefore, it's not a rigid body. So let's keep going down, right? The bed. The shape of this is strange. Let's see if we can make it wider. There we go. I like that. LOD group is... I don't like when people do LODs like this. We're going to remove that. Because with these old school games, the fog is going to be able to cull things out. So I'm just doing one LOD style, which is just cull out after about 50 meters away. All right, so we got a bed. The box collider, no. Let's do a mesh collider. And it can't be convex. It really needs to be detailed. Although I will say, it'd probably be better to just do box collider, 2 box colliders. So what you would do is edit the collider, drop it down to about here. Yeah. Yeah. And then another one. Paste component as new. And then this is going to be here. Let's go into isometric mode. About like that. Good. And then just copy this one and paste it as new. Okay. And by the way, for those of you who are just joining us, feel free to download that 2D game kit below. And those of you who have been with us, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. That would really mean a lot to me. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I'm live. Okay. I don't want it to be movable, so it's just a collider. That's great. Let's keep going. Books are, those are a little detailed, aren't they? Let's see if we can find one that's not so detailed. Oh, but it just helps. They're a little detailed. Yeah. We'll find some separate books. Or maybe just create some squares. Those shelves are too detailed. The bottle is too detailed. This one can probably work in our world. So this little filing system. It looks right like that, yeah. Scale it down. Yeah, it's just gonna be a mesh collider with convex values. Good. And then also, it is going to be pushable, right? And we'll be able to pick it up. Okay. That'll be cool to put on shelves and on desks and stuff like that. All right. Box top. Brush. Those are too detailed. Too detailed. So much fun. I love this candle. That's great. Let's just give it a cylinder, a capsule collider. No, how about a box collider? Because it won't stand up. If it's a cylinder collider or a capsule collider. Ryan says he's falling into that taking too long to make a game category. Been there, done that. It's all right, buddy. It's totally understandable. Pushable object with a box collider. Ugh, that box collider is not correct though. You want to be sure. The box collider doesn't have to be perfect, but you definitely want it to be right at the base. So there's no clipping. Okay, let's keep going. Isn't this fun, guys? It's too detailed. Too detailed. I already have carpets, so we're not going to worry about those. Ceiling, no. It's too detailed. Too detailed. Too detailed. Too detailed. That's like a coffin. Too... That's not too detailed. We could probably get away with that. But just go a little bit bigger. And then you just do a box collider. Yes. And then, yes, it's pushable. Yes, it's pushable. It's right. Can be picked up, correct. Keep on going down, Thomas. You got this, buddy. You sure? Yeah, you've got it. Curtains. Really like these curtains. They're going to add some. Nope, too detailed. Too detailed for this game. Door, floor, fork. We could probably get away with using this fork. Especially if we got like a dining hall. No, it's too detailed. Hanger. That's kind of cool, actually. If something's too detailed, just make it bigger, because then it justifies the higher poly count. This could be just a box collider. Pushable. Yes. I don't want to be able to pick it up. It might be cool to use as a spear, though, with the gravity gun. So maybe I'll do that later. I don't even know why I would use that. That we already did. That's too detailed. That's kind of cool, actually. Look. I'm going to call this pillar. Holder is a strange word, isn't it? What about the box collider? Ugh, I just bit my tongue. Box collider. Yeah, that box collider is incorrect, though. We're going to just type in box collider and it'll do the right size. Remove the LOD. And then finally, it cannot be pushed. So, this is so fun. Ink. We're just going to call this a weird decorative bowl. And by the way, when I'm naming my objects, because we're going to rename all these, I start with the least descriptive and then grow in description and specificity. So this is a bowl, decorative. All right. Box collider's fine. And then also it's going to be pushable. And then it can be picked up. Good, Thomas. You're doing great today. Thanks, guys. A knife. That's cool. Scale it up. And we'll find out which objects are ridiculously scaled and then which ones aren't. We've got 2 beds. What is going on there? Look at that. We got some issues. How strange. Looks like the mesh is screwed. We'll need to fix that. Those sheets, we're also going to make them look more Victorian. A lot of these, we're going to change the textures. Okay. Pushable object, yes. Can be picked up, yes. Box collider. There we go. That's it, guys. Oh, yes. I can hang these on the ceiling. Oh, Thomas. Look at that. I love that. This is going to be so fun. Yeah, they're going to have a box collider just because. But they're not going to be pushable. But they will have a light source in them. So we'll need that. I think we can probably lamp light. There it is. Just drag it in there. And now it's got a light source. That doesn't work. It's just not very bright. How strange. Oh, there we go. So intensity, drop it down, but the range, there we go. Cool. Got a lamp light now. All right. That is so cool. Put it right about there. Turn the light back off for the scene. Save it out. Oh, wow. No, we're okay. We're okay. So that's all good to go. Let's go back to our scene here and then go to our prefabs. We're just almost done. We're halfway through this set. We already got the wall lights, so we're good to go there. We've already got fireplaces in the game. The mirror, no, it's too detailed. Mirror on the wall, that one we can do. So there's a cool little mirror we can do on the wall. It's kind of cool looking, right? That's awesome, and it's shiny. I like that. I'd like to be able to knock it off the wall, okay? So we're going to do a mesh collider, but it's going to be convex. And then we're also going to do a pushable object that can be grabbed. And just to be careful here, I'm going to go ahead and put the rigid body on here. No. We're not going to put the rigid body on there. But that can be picked up. And we'll deal with that later. So it's going to be kinematic, meaning it's going to be stuck to the wall, but the moment you disengage it, it'll fall. Paper, this is good. I'm only going to do one style, though. Although, that's not true. Let's do all of them. Scale them up. And we're going to add box colliders. Pushable objects to them. Can be picked up. And then also, box colliders. Okay, there we go. Particle system. What's that doing? We got a pen. I don't really need a pen. Phone, too detailed. We've already done pictures. We've already done, well, let's see what kind of plants we can do. That doesn't look like it matches. But we could probably do it. Let's see here. How would this look? It's too detailed. So that's okay. Plates. Ooh, yes. All we need is one style of plate. Nothing crazy. We're going to do a mesh collider. That's convex. It can be picked up. Okay. Keep on keeping on. We've already got shelves. That's kind of a... We could probably get away with this shelf here. Yeah. It's kind of detailed, but I think we'll be all right. Let's put on a mesh or a pushable object. Remove the LOD. Can be picked up. No, cannot be picked up. Shelf, nah. Sink. It's kind of detailed, but I think we might be able to get away with this. Let's take a look. I don't know, man. That's too detailed for a sink. Can I get rid of the knobs? Oh, there's an LOD. So we can actually use that LOD. Let's unpack this. So this LOD is kind of crap. So that could probably work. Yeah. So let's go ahead and add a box collider to this. And then it's not pushable. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all right. So that's good to go. That's and we're gonna rename things. We don't need soap. Spoons, not really. What's this staircase? No. Tables. Side table is kind of cool. I think we can get away with this side table. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Do we already have a side table? I don't want to get too detailed here. All right, we got side tables. Box collider's good to go. The LOD, you know, interestingly, yeah, the LOD doesn't do anything. So it's got a box collider on it. Good. It really should be a mesh collider, but it's going to be convex, right? Good to go. And then also pushable object. Yes. Can be picked up. Sure. Let's keep on keeping on. Already got plenty of tables. What the F is that? That's got a bunch of books on it and stuff. Toilet. It's too detailed. We've got vases. I'm not going to worry about these walls. Yeah. Okay. So that's good to go, guys. Pretty good here. I'm trying to think of anything else we're going to need. Let's find a toilet. So let's go to the asset store. And I'm going to just put it right here. I'm going to type in toilet. If Unity had a model store, that would be great. Where you could buy like individual or even a subscription service. So like $20 a month and you can get a bunch of different models. I want a low poly, crappy looking toilet, no pun intended. That looks kind of cool. Let's go to free. There's 8. And the great news about the free asset. So the good thing about the free assets is they look like crap. So this is exactly what we want. Look at this. Oh, I love this. Yes. Let's download this. Open in Unity. Good to go. Hold on. There it is. Download. Import. You know what's going to be fun? It's going to be really, really fun to have a sound player object where you just press E and it'll play a sound. So like a flush or something like that. Did I already import this? Let's see. Low poly. Nope, I didn't. I thought I did. Import. Sink and toilet. And remember, guys, I have something called an asset dump. And that asset dump is where I put all of my root sort of source material. And then I create prefab variants out of that. And don't worry, when you export your project in Unity and you export it to a game, it's not going to take all of these assets that are unused. It's only going to include what's used. There it is. I'm just going to put it in my assets dump. Both of those puns are amazing for my toilet. All right, sink and toilet. Prefabs. Sink. Right about here. Scale that bad boy up. So there's our sink. It looks perfect. I love it. Beautiful low poly sink. And then we'll also throw in the toilet. And again, we're going to work with the scale here, so don't worry about all the scaling issues. And same thing, guys. No, I don't think I need that to be convex, to be honest, because it's pretty low poly anyway. That could be probably a box collider. I don't want the player to get stuck in that, so whoopsie. We're going to make this a box collider. There we go. No, we're going to do a mesh collider. And if we have problems with it, we have problems with it. We'll fix it later. Convex is good. Toilet is, I want to be able to jump on the lid, so I'm not worried about that. You can't pick them up, but they do have colliders, so that's good. And then finally, we're going to go to the texture itself. We're going to remove the specular. The occlusion, remove that. Smoothness, pull it down. It's like a dingy sink, right? Remove the occlusion from this as well. Specular, remove that. Pretty soft looking. And then we're going to go to all of the textures here and just crank them all down to really low. Okay. That's a little bad. There we go. All right, guys, we got sinks, toilets. Got some mirrors there. That's cool. What else do we need? Kind of like, you know, we're in a school, so we kind of need desks, but we already have desks, so that's okay. We have chairs for the desks, so that's good. What else? Can you guys think of stuff we need? We're in a university, okay? Books. So let's just look for a free book set. The cool thing about models, when you download them, guys, they don't have code on them or anything like that. So you can't really screw up with an update to Unity. If Unity updates something, it's a model, so it's probably not going to screw up. But when you have code in an asset you download, you better be sure that the developer is keeping up with the Unity updates. Otherwise, you're going to have everything break. Free assets. We got 20. Whoopsie. We got free assets here. 24. Low poly, high quality books. That's exactly what we wanted. Let's just double check here. Oh, cool. They have a new model shower. I've never seen this before. That's really cool. Let's take a look at our images here. This is great. Blue ones, green ones. Oh, it's perfect. It's like it's handmade for father. Download that. Apples, rulers, blackboard. Ooh, we need a blackboard. That's great. We could put words on it, creepy words. Great idea. Backpacks, beer. Globes. Oh, you guys are smart. Let's write this down. Okay, I like blackboard, globe, apples, rulers. Okay. Science jars. I love that. I also love what you said. You said, how about a periodic table? Pencil sharpeners. What else? Motivational posters. Lab stuff. So like lab vessels and yeah, flags. Skeleton, anatomy skeleton. Map. Great, guys. Good ideas. Crumpled paper. Okay. Ooh, a telescope. Fire alarm. Nah. It's a great idea. It's just, I don't know. Mirror. We already got a mirror. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep going, guys. Dead people. Soda cans. No, these are... This is a girls' school. I think it's a girls' school. It might not be. And it's like old. It's like 40s. Lecture podium. Thank you. Lunchbox. We already got trash cans. Projector. Vending machine. I love that. What's a girls' school? It's like an all-girls school. Chalkboard, we already got that. Uniforms. Eyeglasses. Typewriter. Yes, very much so. I like it very. What else? Backpacks. Chalk box. What's a chalk box? Diary. We do need a diary. A random erase. Lockers. Creepy doll. I like. You always got to put creepy dolls in creepy games, right? Lipstick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Microscope. Cross. Upside down cross, though, for this game. Hairbrush. Underwear. Okay. Like just sort of chilling out in the bathroom. Pepper. Test tubes. Teddy bear. Yeah, sure. Shoes. Yeah. Bulletin board. Oh, yeah, you're right, Gordon. Flags with the Eden Fell logo. Correct, Gordon. The portraits, we already got those. Newspapers. Grass? Oh, grass. Okay. Every school has grass. Paper towels. Yeah, I like that. A trophy case. Ah, I love that. Yeah. Fire hose? How about a fire extinguisher? A human finger. Mop? Nah. Maybe. Well, I'll write that down. Mop and... because there are storage closets. A copy of Raid Shadow Legends. A record player. Yes, very much. Exercise equipment? No, I don't know about that. Water bottle? We've already got like plates and stuff. All right. I think we're towards the end here. Bunk beds. That is really a really good idea. Statue. Old video camera looking at effed up stuff. I like that. I really do. Hospital wing. My goodness, you're getting me excited. There's so many other opportunities than just the school. We could have a hospital wing. We could have a gymnasium. The whole lab section of the school. A fridge? Okay. Okay. All right, that's about it. All we really need here. I'm just going to go with the... we're going to start with the basics here. Okay? Let's download these books. George Bush? You mean the guy that started the war with Afghanistan? Let's see here. Click import. Catholic church signs. Gordon says, Thomas, you can't say that. We've already got lamps. Jeff Goldblum. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get these books set up here. HQ old books. We're going to drag that into our asset dump. We've got a lot of prefabs here. Oh, come on. Oh, good. Okay, we could just take each individual book. All right, so we're going to do that. Let's take all of these, pull them out like this. Actually, do it like this. We're going to scale them up just a bit here. And what we're going to do is take each one out. Got to unpack the prefabs. We're going to add box colliders to each one. We're going to set the rotation to 0 and the scale to 1, 1, 1, 1, and then go up so that they're all scaled. Whoa, that's weird. They're actually boxes. Okay, never mind. Drag them out. Why is that one rotated like that? Whatever. Drag them out. Delete. I don't know why that one is rotated when I set the rotation to 0, but whatever. All right, and they're all gonna have pushable objects on them, and they're all gonna be pick-upable. All right, that's about it, guys. I will say one big chandelier would be nice. Big chandelier. Good, we'll add that. Okay. We'll scale these up just a little bit. All right, let's go to the asset store and find a few more things. How about a globe? Hey, let's take a look at the free assets. What do we got? Oh, we got a school globe ready to go. Welcome to 2021, guys, where anybody can make games. It's not that hard anymore. Pretty easy. Pretty cool. Why can't I download you? What? F. Well. There's one school globe, and I can't import it. Let's see if we can try again. Oh. What in the world? There we go. Now it works. All right, let's drag this in and make sure it looks good, okay? So, first and foremost, drag it into my asset dump. There it is. Good. Scale this big boy up. And then we're going to do a box collider. I'm fine with just a box collider. And that is insane. Look at the detail on that bad boy. We don't want that, do we? We're going to remove the normal map. Whoops. We're going to type in none here. We don't want any specular. We don't want any occlusion. Flatten it up. And then do super low res. Like the most low res thing you've ever seen in your life. Yep. There you go. All right. Definitely want it to be pushable. Right, guys? Oh, my back hurts. Can be picked up. All right. Look at all this great stuff. Let's keep going. A big ol' chandelier. You guys want to do that? How do you type chandelier? Hey, it's got to be free, Thomas, right? Look, they don't have a free option. Okay, we can buy one. That's okay. We'll buy one. That's cool. Tavern props. Look at all these good things. Yeah. It's a little too stylized for me. Did we miss one maybe? it needs to look like crap. You know? So. Yeah. This one, believe it or not, is kind of low poly. I used this in the Resident Evil remake I did. I think we can get away with this. Let's open it up. Drag it in the asset dump. Scale her up. Pretty big. And we're going to do super low res, obviously. Something like this. Yeah. Pretty big in this scene here. Okay. Drag it down. Right there. And this is also going to have a light source in it. Right? That means we can remove this light source. And just paste it in. All the way at the top here. Right here. Zero it out. Good. The theory is, once you pull it down and really make it intense, it looks like it's glowing. There we go. You drop it down just a little bit so it actually lights the scene. There we go. I think that'll look okay. We could probably make it emissive. Man, too much detail. I'm not a fan of too many parts of a material. Like occlusion and metallic aren't really something I'm really gonna do. All right, let's keep on keeping on. Bulbs. No occlusion for the bulbs. Good. Glass. No specular. My arm hurts today. And then I believe what we're going to do here is take all of these, go crazy low res. Okay. And then we're going to set the material to emissive. Like a yellow emissive. And with all the texturing, it's a little big, isn't it? With all the bloom and effects and the pixelation effect on the camera, it's going to look old school. So that works good. I like it. All right, we got our chandelier. We can give it a box collider. We could actually, you know what we could do? Let's add a component here. We're going to do a mesh collider, but it's going to be convex. So that should be good. Yeah, it's good to go. All right, that's great. Woo! Woo! By the way, guys, if you haven't downloaded that free 2D game kit below, download that. That's totally free. It's my treat to you. You can use it however you want. You can also download or watch my webinar on how to make six figures with just a demo, how to go full time. It's a long webinar. It's about an hour long and totally free. You'll learn a lot. I promise. You're not going to regret it. I'll also send you emails of free tools, toolkits, free resources, free videos. I'll let you know when new videos come up, new dedicated uploads. And also I'll let you know when my programs are open and when they're on sale and when you can join and become a student for a ridiculously low price, considering, you know, it's a sale, right? So something like Black Friday, that's coming up. You'll get notified. Anyway, guys, this was really fun. I got to go to the beach again. I went to the beach last week. I'm going again. So I'm about to head out to the beach and wish me luck. Get to see my kids finally because my wife went early with her family. And I'll see you then. Or I'll see you next week. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.